Today we're going to dive into The Art of Simple Living by Shunmyo Masuno. He's a Zen Buddhist priest, and he's laid out 100 really simple practices to help us find some calm in our crazy modern lives. Let's get right into it.
Wow, this quote from the book just sets the stage perfectly, doesn't it? I mean, it completely nails that feeling of being constantly yanked in a million different directions. Our focus is just shattered by this endless waterfall of digital noise.
The author asks this question right up front, and it's a good one. You know the feeling, right? We book that big vacation or search for some huge, life-changing experience to escape the daily grind. But then we get back, and the stress, the confusion, it all just comes rushing back in. It's this cycle of temporary relief and then the same old burnout.
So what's the way out of this exhausting loop? Well, Misuno suggests a completely different path, and it's all rooted in the Zen art of simplicity.
This right here, this is the core idea of the whole book. Instead of trying to wrestle with the chaotic world around us, which, let's be honest, is an impossible task, the real power is in changing our own internal world.
And here's the best part. This isn't about some massive, overwhelming life transformation. No, the path to a calmer, simpler life is actually found in these tiny, manageable, almost invisible shifts in how we think and act every single day.
Okay, so let's get into the first pillar of this practice, reclaiming your physical and mental space. The idea is super simple. The state of your environment is a direct reflection of the state of your mind.
Now, what's really important to get here is that these actions are incredibly small, but their impact is huge. Lining up your shoes when you walk in the door, tidying your desk before you clock out, letting go of stuff you just don't need anymore. These things create external order, and that external order helps create internal calm. It's this Zen idea that your outer world is just a mirror of your inner world. So if you bring order to one, you bring order to the other. And this quote just brilliantly illustrates that deeper meaning. A simple act like arranging your shoes isn't just about being neat. It's a moment of mindfulness. It's a way of setting your intention and bringing a little bit of order to your own path forward. Every one of these small, deliberate actions helps calm the mind.
Let's see how this builds to our second pillar, reconnecting with the present moment. I mean, in our busy lives, it's so easy to live completely in our heads, right? We're either worrying about the future or replaying something from the past. These practices are all designed to pull you out of your racing thoughts and into the here and now. Just feeling the morning air on your skin, or actually tasting your food by pausing between bites, or even just taking one single slow, deep breath. These are like little anchors to the present moment.
This quote just captures the whole essence of it, finding richness and presence in the most ordinary things we do. Instead of just scarfing down a meal while scrolling on your phone, you immerse yourself completely in that experience. It's about finding the extraordinary right inside the ordinary.
Okay, now for the final pillar. This one is all about our internal world, reframing the mind to build real confidence and courage. These are some of the biggest thieves of our happiness, aren't they? The constant comparison game on social media, stressing out over things that are way outside our influence, and that deep need for everyone to like us. Masuno teaches that letting go of these mental habits is a direct path to inner freedom, because real, true contentment, that can only come from within.
So to help with this whole reframing thing, the book introduces this really powerful concept called mite. It's all about looking at something not just for what it's supposed to be, but for what else it could be. It's a way of seeing new potential in the things you already have.
This slide just makes the idea so clear. A chipped teacup seems pretty useless if you only see it as something to drink from. But with Mimite, its story isn't over. You reframe its identity, and boom, suddenly it has a beautiful new purpose as a little vase. And you can apply this exact same logic to our own lives, to our own perceived flaws and setbacks.
Now, let's look at one final, really profound idea from the book. After all these practical habits, we kind of arrive at the heart of Zen philosophy, the power of emptiness.
This sounds so simple, but it might be the most radical instruction in the entire book. In a world that's obsessed with productivity and constant thinking, the very first step to a simple life is to intentionally create moments of mental silence, to just be, without analyzing or planning or worrying.
And this is exactly why that silence is so powerful. It's not a void, it's not a negative space. It's a space where new ideas, where real clarity, where our true selves can finally bubble up to the surface. When we clear out all that mental clutter, we create the room for infinite potential to show up.
And so we're left with this one last question to chew on. By reclaiming our space, reconnecting with the now, and reframing our minds, we create that inner emptiness. The real journey, it seems, begins when we find the courage to just be quiet and see what's waiting for us inside.